Alright, so here's our third test, and this is the third try on this problem. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. The rules never change. It's still do what's inside the parentheses first, then work on the exponents, multiplication and division from left to right, and then addition and subtraction. So I must do what's inside the parentheses first. So when I'm inside here, I see an exponent. I'm going to do that first. 6 minus 4. Well, 6 minus 4 is 2. I must do what's inside the parentheses. 6 minus 8 is negative 2. Then I do the exponent. Negative 2 squared is 4. So then I just have 2 times 4 and 5 times 2, and that's how I got the 2. Substitute in for both x's and then simplify. There's nothing to do inside the parentheses, so I go right to the exponent. Negative 4 squared is 16. And then 16 times 2 is 32. Negative 4 times negative 4 is a positive 16. Add them together, that's how you get 48. The area of this is x squared, so it's x by x would be the sides. So that's why all these are x's. This area is 1, so that's why it's 1 and 1. And this is a y squared, so that's why it's y and y and y. So if this guy's y and that guy's y, this side must be y. So for it to be an xy in here, x times y is xy. Add up all the x's and all the y's, and you get 6x plus 6y plus 2 equals my perimeter all the way around. Area, most of you just getting that right. It's just adding up all the insides. Find 3 consecutive, that's in a row, odd numbers whose sum is 87. We had a problem just like this the other day, except it said even. And I just pick an odd, and I find the next odd, and the next odd, and then the sum means add them all together. So 27, 29, 31, add them together, 87. Combine like terms, there's your all the x squareds, and you just add them together. Combine the like terms. All the x's, combine them together. All the numbers that are by themselves, we call them constants, put them together. I broke it up into a rectangle and a triangle. Area of a rectangle is base times height. This distance right here, the base, is 26. The height is 10, so 10 times 26. Area of a triangle is the base times the height, so it's 10 times 14 divided by 2, and that's the area of a triangle. You've got to put those in your head or you don't even have a chance on this problem. This one is just, do you know that the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2? Base times height divided by 2. Most people got this guy right. The only thing I saw was they combined these wrong. So when you combine like terms, you get 7x. Subtract 7x from both sides, you get the 2x. So x equals negative 6. The most common mistake here is right here. Look at yours. See if you have a plus there. That's where most people make their mistakes. Negative 2x, negative 6. You got to distribute that negative symbol to both of them, or subtract both of them, however you want to look at it. Combine like terms. Combine like terms. Get all my x's on one side. Add 14 to both sides. Seven out of 20 students. That's how many think the Dodgers are becoming like the Yankees. And then that's how many think out of the total. You can cross multiply if you like. So that would be a 20x equals those two multiplied together. 7 times 1750. Divide by 20. Divide by 20. And there you go. And of course you can't have half a person. Even if they didn't have their arms and legs, they'd still be a person. It's growing by 3 each time. So that's why it's 3x. It starts off at 2. So that's why it's a 2. So if I would have plugged in figure 1, 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it works. So on the 100th figure, I can just plug it in, and I get 302. f of negative 3 means take negative 3, plug it in for the x and the other x. That's why the negative 3 is here and here. Always use parentheses so you don't lose any of your negatives. Negative 3 squared is 9. 9 times negative 2 is negative 18. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. And there's my minus 2. Combine like terms, and there you are. Y equals negative 2 times the x plus 5. You plug in 0. 0 times that gives you just 5. Plug in 1. 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 plus 5 is 3. Plug in 2. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 5 is 1. Just keep doing that. Fill out your table. Plot the points. 0, 5, 0, 5. 1, 3, 1, 3. Do the x first, then the y. 2, 1. And you just keep plotting them. Draw your line. Parabola y equals the x squared minus 4 times the x plus 2. If you plugged in 0, 0, 0 gives you out 2. 0, 2. There's my dot. Plug in 1. 1. 1 squared is 1 minus 4 plus 2. So that's negative 3. Negative 3 plus 2 is negative 1. So then I'd go 1, negative 1. Plug in 2 now. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So I have negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. And you just keep plotting the points till you see the parabola. Keep plotting them until you see it.